What's up, dudes? Chooch back with another video, and today we're getting into this right here. This is something I've been waiting for forever, and I know a lot of you guys probably are into it as well, and so I thought I'd show you. Anyways, dudes, this is the Mavic Air 2. This literally, I got this as soon as it came out, as soon as it went live, and it just came in the mail. So pretty much all the ones that you've seen online so far have been people that have gotten like demos, you know, like I guess the first runs of them to do videos on. Big YouTubers, tech reviewers, stuff like that. But I actually had to buy this one to get my hands on it. And this thing's hopefully going to be pretty sweet, man. For a drone under $1,000, this thing has a ton of features. So right off the bat, Mavic Air 2, it almost looks like the Mavic mini box. Look at that. Like when I first opened it just now, I was like, wait, did this send me the right thing? But look, that is a small little box for this thing. Mavic Air 2. I didn't get the Fly More combo because I really didn't think that you needed it with a 34-minute flight time on it. I mean, I'm not gonna fly for 34 minutes and be like, yep, time to put another battery in there and go for 34 more, you know. I'll be like, all right, yeah, I've had enough. Time to take the drone down after 34 minutes, you know. Anyways, dudes, let's get into it and open it up. Basically, the packaging on this is I'd say Mavic straight up copied Apple's packaging on this stuff. I mean, look at the back. Like, you can see the thickness of the box right here, the way the box seats down. But this box is literally an Apple box. Like it's straight up. Like watch the way this comes out. Like you pull up on the top right here, let the bottom fall out. Boom. There you go. So that's the drone right there, guys. I mean, it's pretty small, honestly. Nice little form factor, small size. Pull this thing out. Oh, sick, dude. Now that's wild, dude. This feels like honestly like a piece of like government technology you have in your hands, man. Which, I mean, think about it, like this really is. This is the new wave of stuff. I can go 10 miles on a charge with this thing, or 10 miles in range with this thing. So if you think about it, like you literally have a personal UAV for like $800 now. Like this thing is, you could seriously use this as a tool. Like if you're going hiking somewhere and say you want to get the advantage of the terrain you're on, you know, like that's one thing Bear Grylls always did. I remember back in that show is he'd always try to get to high ground whenever they dropped him off, you know, to figure out where he is. And think about it, like if you're out backpacking or something and you just have this as a little backup or whatever. I know this is thinking outside the box, man, but send this up and you can see for 34 minutes your surroundings up to 10 miles away. And on the inside right there and see like it's all braided wires. The wires are covered in the like a braided fabric. And then on the back right here, you just flip down and then these two arms will pop out the back right there. And that's pretty much your drone, man. That thing is sick. And they said there's no unnecessary weight on this thing. There's like absolutely no unnecessary weight. You got your sensors in the front. You got your crash avoidance sensors here in the back. The crash avoidance sensors on the bottom right there. And then an LED light. And this LED light is really cool. You can toggle this on and off in flight. You can turn it on when you're landing, you know, to illuminate your landing pad or whatnot. Man, this thing is really, really cool. So right up here on the top, this is your battery. Pull this out. With the Fly More combo, you'll get 2 extra of these. When that battery's removed, that thing really is light. Pop the thing in there. I'm pretty sure you got to charge these things as soon as you get them to activate them. But man, this is really, really cool. is so much different than the DJI Phantom, man. This is incredible where technology's come since then. Pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. That thing is still fun to fly. The original Phantom 3 is still a great drone. Only bad thing is, and one reason why I didn't want to go with DJI, honestly, is because they stopped supporting firmware. Like from the Phantom 2, the Phantom 3, it's, for lack of better terms, a shit show to try to get the thing updated, you know? My DJI Phantom 3 was flying absolutely fine. Everything was great about it. I mean, it still flies great. I have all the stress fracturing on the arms right there from doing the hard banking turns and everything, but it still flies good. And the one downfall about it is when I updated it, now I can't take video with it. And you know, my whole thing is, if you keep up with your stuff and you take good care of it, you know, like I have crashed that drone a few times or whatever, but I've taken really good care of it. I mean, for 5 years, that drone's in good shape. And what really bothers me about DJI is the fact that they just don't support stuff like that anymore, you know? And it was really, really hard to pull the trigger and go with a company that is really lacking on their updates and stuff like that for old hardware. I don't know, and I understand that's ancient technology now. I mean, it literally, that really is ancient technology, and at some point, I mean, they've got to move on, you know, and I understand that, but it really did tick me off. I was on the phone with DJI support for hours about 2 months ago, you know, trying to get that thing fixed, and I was just like, well, look, you know, it's probably time to just upgrade, get the new, latest, greatest. The camera on that thing is really kind of bad compared to these now, and that's ultimately why I went with it, and I think I can really add a lot of flair with this thing to the channel, so have some fun with it. Once you pull the drone out, there's pretty much nothing really on the top right here. They give you these really copied Apple tabs to pull out like that. And then you got your remote control right here. And the remote on this thing is everything, man. The remote on the DJI Phantom 3 pissed me off. It was the worst thing in the world. So this, you can also see how far we've come and updated now. So this is your new controller, and it feels quality. This thing feels nice in the hand. I mean, it really does. I'm impressed. I feel like I'm getting what I pay for with this controller. With this controller, this is the DJI Phantom 3 controller. This is the worst thing ever invented by any company. So basically, look at this. This flimsy thing right here was where you put your phone in. This part right here was like, it literally wouldn't stay up. Like this thing would, no matter how tight you would get this on here, it would just spin around with your phone. And when you're riding the unicycle, because one thing I love to do, I love to get on the electric unicycle, and if you've never done this, get right behind the electric unicycle, put it in sport mode, and don't have any of the follow me applications or anything like that. Just focus on the drone and fly it as fast as you can while you're riding the unicycle as fast as you can. And man, I've had some of the funnest times, like just boogieing down the street, man, just like going 40 trying to outrun this Phantom 3 right here on the unicycle. It truly is a blast. But this remote, having your phone sitting in there with this terrible clamp, if you hit a pothole on the unicycle, your phone's coming out of this thing, and I don't want to run over my $1,000 phone. Like that was one of the main things, and like it just bounced around this the whole time. So this is another thing. This is how far we come with technology in 5 years. You know, they've really advanced this. So check this out. This is the way this works. You have your joysticks that are down here in the bottom of this, and you just pop these out like that and screw them in. And they give you extra ones. There's extra ones in the box. They store down right here. So there's the good thing is, because I could see myself doing this, if I'm out in a field or something trying to put these on, I'm gonna end up dropping one of them, never find it again, and then I'm gonna be trying to fly it with without a joystick. They have the extra one, so throw the extra one in your bag and you should be good to go. And then up on top right here, so this is the way the new system is for mounting a cell phone. Should be able to just, my phone might be too big. No, there it goes. Okay, so look, That's the iPhone 10 XR, which is almost one of the, I guess probably not the biggest out of the Android phones, but that's a big heavy phone right there. And it pops right in the top. And this is good because it just feels right. You know what I'm saying? Like this feels solid in the hand. It doesn't feel like this is gonna like fly out of my, like, I feel like I could ride the unicycle, look where I'm going, you know, and not, the phone's not gonna fall out like the other one. Like this, the controller design, man, is exceptional. I mean, it really is exceptional. I don't know, man, they pack this stuff pretty good. I think there's cables in here or something, isn't there? Or is that just with the Fly More combo? Look at the bottom of this thing. It looks like there's 2 more boxes in here, but I can't get them out. I think this might just be support or something. I end up tearing my box up, bro. I don't trust these people. Shoot, might be some spyware or something in this thing. I don't even know. I don't trust this box at all. Shh. What they got hidden in this thing, boy? What's hidden in here? Some Chinese spyware? Oh Lord, no. Okay, I'm just tearing up my box at this point. All right. Okay, here we go. Here's where the other stuff is. So, continuing with the unboxing, you got your little pull tab right here. Just pull out on this thing, and then I'm pretty sure this is all your cables. Oh, a charger, cable, stuff like that. See, I don't think shit through. Okay. So boom. Alright, boom. Sound like 6ix9ine. Alright. This is your charger right here for your battery. And the cool thing about this is it has a USB-A port on the side right here. And so you can go ahead and just plug in your you can plug in your controller. So your controller charges with USB-C. You can charge your controller and battery off the same port. So that's cool that they thought about that, man. Like DJI is just thinking stuff through, man. Thinking stuff through. Back in 2015, they didn't think anything through. So this is all good now. This is all good news. Gives you your USB-A to USB-C cable. This is for charging your controller. This, what else is in here? What is this? What is this? These little, they give you these little tiny packages. What are these things? Oh yeah, these are the controller sticks like I was talking about. So these are your spare controller sticks right there. It's a little tiny package, so don't lose that. What else? What else do we have in here? So this package, whatever this is, let's open this up and see. Oh, these are our blades, and I'm about to break in half. Okay. So these are your little packs of your rotor blades right here. I don't know why. So they gave me a pack of 3 of them. What? Not 4 of them? So they come in packs of 3? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So you get 4 plus an extra 2 for your spare. If you don't buy the Fly More combo, so you get 6 blades in total. So 4 for the copter and then 2 extra ones. So they don't even give you enough blades with the basic thing to tear up a full set of blades one time. And then what is this? What in the world is that? I have no idea what this is. Do y'all have a clue what this could be? Okay, man, they got a way of, look at that. That looks like some type of weird like thing to plug in 4 things into, but no, look. This is how clever these people are with the packaging. Man, that's a little bit excessive to package 2 cables, man. Come on. Come on now. Look at that. That's a little bit too fancy to package 2 cables. But anyways, what these are for is, check this out, guys. So if you don't have an Android, or if you don't have an iPhone, basically what these do is plug into the top right here. And this is where you plug your phone in. And you can literally just unplug these right here. See how that has the lightning cable on the end of it? You literally just, say if you have a Android phone that has USB-C, You just basically pop this cable in right there, and then you can run it around, and this cable would just nest in here, and you can keep it in there, you know? And so this is how all of them will work. So if you got to switch them out, you can just pop it down in there, and the cable nests in there for easy transport, for closing everything up, you know? Take your sticks off of there, pop them in the bottom, and then you got a small little package to put your remote in, which is awesome. Bad thing about this is if you go putting this in a backpack, these jam up against stuff, and it just runs the risk of these breaking, plus taking up a ton of room in your backpack. So this is just a way better thought out idea and design. So check it out, dude. The way these blades pop on there is really, really cool. Little fold up blades like this, and the reason they fold up is for easy travel, but the way they pop on there should be just like this. Push down on the spring and then twist. So just push down like that, then give it a little twist, and then it's good to go. It's locked in. Give it a little shake to make sure. And you don't need to worry about flipping these out. The centrifugal force will automatically flip these out and deploy your blades upon takeoff. So there you go. So you just twist them in. Should be good to go. That's how it'll look. And again, don't worry about folding these out or anything like that. When you take off, they'll deploy it as they need to, and you should be good to go. Sweet, man. I can't wait to fly this thing. Let's get it charged up and let's get out there. Just a quick rundown of what you get in the box. This is how everything charges up, everything like that. So this is the charger over here. You can see I've got the battery plugged into the charger, and then I've got my USB-A port charging my controller with the USB-C port. Everything you see here is exactly what comes in the basic Mavic Air 2 box. This, again, is not the Fly More combo. You get one set of rotor blades right here, see that? Your information guide, plug it, file it to the side, and then you got your drone right here. And I mean, basically, I'm actually really glad I didn't get the Fly More combo. That was actually $200 more. And you get those little ND filters, and of course you get the batteries or whatever. If you're using this in the professional setting right off the bat, which, you know, I hope I can learn some stuff and, you know, maybe film some houses or do some real estate stuff like that. That'd be really cool to do. And this drone can do it at under $1,000, which is great. Again, you're missing out on some of those filters and the batteries, basically, and that's really it. All the other little accessories and whatnot that you get with it, I really don't think is worth paying the $200. I don't know how much these batteries cost. I have no idea how much these batteries cost. But say if these batteries are more than 80 bucks or so, then I would say it's justified. But if these batteries aren't more than $80, I don't think the Fly More combo is justified. I think if you just want to buy one extra battery, I think buy an extra battery, you know. But anyways, we'll have to get this thing charged up, get it out there and see, man. I am excited about this, man. This thing is sweet, man. The fact you can send this up and fly it 10 miles away and see live feed, man, it's just, I'm gonna get in trouble with this thing, dude. I'm gonna go I don't even want to say, dude, but so with the Phantom 3, the funny thing is I used to always just get in trouble with that thing because you have to be a half mile away in range of it, you know? Say if you're out somewhere where you're not supposed to be flying a drone or whatnot, all they got to do is look around for the idiot on the unicycle with the big old white controller in his hand and they found him, you know, even if they can't find the drone. But with this, dude, I can sit in my house. I can literally go launch it on the porch. I can sit in my house, drink some coffee, eat in here, and just send this thing. Possibilities are endless with this, dude. Fun is going to be had. Anyways, dudes, it's been Chooch. If y'all enjoyed that little bit of an unboxing, throw it a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all on the next one.